woke up today and couldn't get out of bed, not because you're lazy, but because the thought of being seen while broken still makes your chest lock up. I already know what's going on. You tell yourself, I'll go out when I'm healed. I'll make friends when I'm ready. I'll reach for peace when I've earned it. But deep down, you know that day never comes. That's the truth, right? That's the truth. I'm just saying it right. So you've been living recently, like unfinished is a crime. Like every silence is a test you're already failing. Like the world will only let you stay if you keep narrating your worth louder than your fears. That's why your mind won't shut off at night. That's why it'll happen. That's why you rehearse instead of speak. That's why every pause feels like danger, because you were taught you had to prove yourself before you were allowed to just exist. And I want you to understand, being unfinished does not make you unworthy. I just got to say that. You are allowed to sit at the table with your wounds still open. You are allowed to rest while the work is unfinished. You are allowed to be loved without an explanation. It's just true. It's just true, right? Being unfinished, they make you think that completion is human. But incompletion is what makes you here. The lie you swallow was that if they saw you unfinished, they would leave. I understand. But really, unfinished is the only way someone's ever shown up. The only way you've ever seen anybody in your whole life was through them being seen unfinished. So I just want you to understand, you don't need to be fixed first. You don't even need to explain first. Like, you get where I'm coming from? You don't need to prove anything. You are already allowed to sit. You are already allowed to rest. You are already allowed to belong right here, unfinished. Unfinished. And that doorway you're terrified to walk through, the one that says, they'll see me, I'm not ready yet. They'll see I'm not ready yet. That is literally the only doorway forward. It's the only way you've ever seen anybody outside. So if you're not ready to go through that, that's okay. But I need you to understand that the boundary is sheerly just that. That's all it is.